Strong marketing numbers don't always lead to more sales, and low numbers don't always mean marketing isn't working.
Welcome to the Life Stages Development Podcast, where host and owner of Life Stages Development, Steve Schamberger, brings you stories, experiences, and advice in business development and marketing. Now here's Steve with today's episode.
Leadership teams often look at marketing dashboards to understand whether things are working. The numbers become the reference point. Views, likes, impressions, engagement. Sometimes those numbers are high, but the sales team still feels like every conversation with the buyer starts from zero. Other times the numbers look small, yet buyers seem to recognize the company when they reach out. The numbers themselves are not always the things moving the business forward. Many companies naturally treat marketing like a scoreboard. If the numbers go up, marketing must be working. If the numbers are low, something must be wrong. But those numbers are only a partial picture. A post can receive a lot of attention without ever reaching the buyers who actually make decisions. At the same time, a message that reaches a smaller group of people may be shaping how those buyers see your company. Because of this, marketing performance is not always about scale, it's about clarity. The real question is not how many people saw something, it's whether the right people saw it and understood what your company does. Potential clients are rarely looking for entertainment when they evaluate a company. They're trying to understand what your company does and if you solve their problem. They want to know what kind of work your company does. They want to see examples of the problems you solve. They want to understand what your company specializes in. If the message is unclear, even large marketing numbers may not move your business forward. Buyers or potential customers may see your content but still struggle to understand what your company does or why it matters to them. When the message is clear, even modest visibility can begin shaping recognition. The potential client or buyer starts connecting your company with a specific kind of problem or expertise, and once that association forms, buyers become more comfortable reaching out. The goal isn't simply attention, it's understanding. Marketing works best when it helps the right buyers quickly understand what your company does and why it matters to them. When that happens consistently, recognition begins to build. Buyers or potential customers start encountering your company with a sense of context already in place. By the time a conversation begins, the buyer's not starting from confusion, they already understand the role of your company and how it might play in solving their problem. That clarity is what allows sales conversations to move forward naturally. Marketing numbers are signals, not the outcome. The business doesn't grow because a post gets attention, and it doesn't fail because one doesn't. It grows when the market clearly understands what the company does and when buyers recognize it as someone who can solve their problem. Clarity is what turns visibility into opportunity. Remember, great businesses are not built by accident. We share ideas like this regularly for leadership teams trying to clarify their brand, strengthen trust with the market, and make growth more predictable. If this conversation was helpful for you and you're thinking through similar challenges inside your business, you can learn more about what we do at lifestagesdevelopment.com. Also, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any future conversations.
Thank you for listening to the Life Stages Development Podcast. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And check out our website, lifestagesdevelopment.com, for ways to work together.